Good morning, students. In today's class, I am going to start with another romantic poet, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Two of his much celebrated poems, Kubla Khan and Christabel, are prescribed in your syllabus. In earlier classes, we have completed three poems by William Wordsworth. In today's module, our main focus would be on life and major works and poetic style of Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Let us begin. First, let us have a look at his life. A poet, critic, and philosopher, Coleridge was born on 21st October 1772 in London. He got his school education from Christ's Hospital and later he joined Jesus College at Cambridge. But he never completed his graduation and he never received his degree. Like other Romantic poets, he was influenced by French revolutionary ideals and believed in equality, liberty, and fraternity. He met Robert Southey in 1794 and together they planned Pentisocracy. Pentisocracy means a social scheme where all rules equally. But the project was never completed, and at that time he also got married to Sarah Fricker, the sister of Southey's wife. And then came major turning point of his life when he met Wordsworth in 1795 and the two developed an intimate friendship. They collaborated in a joint volume of poetry, Lyrical Ballads, which proved to be the starting point for the English Romantic age. The years 1797 and 1798 were the most fruitful time for him, and he produced during this period the best of his poems. Thereafter, his health and mental spirits declined. His marriage with Sarah Fricker also proved to be an unhappy one, and he developed an addiction to opium, and then he made a shift from poetry to critical and philosophical writings. Struggling with illness and mental problems, he died in 1834. Though he was a prolific writer, but his fame as a poet and critic rests on some of his major works which I have mentioned here. First is Lyrical Ballads in 1798 in association with Wordsworth. In Lyrical Ballads, he published one of his three most famous poems. The first is The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, a very long poem that derived much praise from the critics. The other two being Christabel and Kubla Khan, and one more poem, Dejection and Ode. These were written between 1797 and 1802. Christabel and Kubla Khan will be our main focus of study in the coming lectures, as these two poems are prescribed in your syllabus. Besides poems, he contributed in prose also. His Biographia Literaria is a literary autobiography and an important piece of work on literary criticism. He has defined in this book his theory of poetry, and his lectures on Shakespeare between 1810 to 1820 founded his reputation as a critic and also gave a new direction to the criticism of Shakespeare. Now let us know about his poetic style and some of its main features. First is love of nature. Being one of the founders of the Romantic movement, Coleridge shows for nature the same loving devotion as we find in Wordsworth. But his attitude was different from that of Wordsworth in some measure. Wordsworth had in fact a pantheistic vision of nature where man was part of the natural world and God could be identified with nature itself. But Coleridge did not believe in all-sustaining power of nature. According to him, a great deal depended on the human ability to relate. and we receive from nature what we give. Use of supernaturalism is the one unique quality of his poems that makes him different from the other romantic poets. Supernaturalism is something that is above and beyond what is natural. Things and events which cannot be directly explained. And this element of supernaturalism is found in three major works of Coleridge, such as The Ancient Mariner, Kubla Khan, and Christabel. And supernaturalism in Coleridge is combined with two other elements that are a sense of mystery and willing suspension of disbelief. Coleridge has this unusual gift of creating an environment of mystery in his poems. In Christabel, the sudden appearance of Geraldine in the dark forest makes us wonder about her true identity. She remains a mysterious figure throughout the poem, and willing suspension of disbelief is a term that means while reading his works of supernatural elements, we avoid logic and critical thinking for the sake of enjoyment. A reader willingly suspends his disbelief in events or characters of incredible quality. And this we will also experience when we will read his poem Kubla Khan. Next is rich imagination with dreamlike quality. Coleridge is gifted with the most fertile imagination among all the romantic poets. And it is by this rich imagination that he is able to create poems of dreamlike quality with a sense of mystery attached to it. For example, Kubla Khan is essentially a product of dream-soaked imagination. The whole poem is based on a vision that he saw in a dream. Next is medievalism. Medievalism means devotion to the Middle Ages. His love for supernatural led him to the exploration of Middle Ages and its literature. He was fascinated by its ballads, romances, witches, ghosts, and demons. His poems, The Ancient Mariner, Christabel, and Kubla Khan, are truly inspired with this medieval spirit. And lastly, his talent for musicality. Every word and syllable in his poems contribute to its lilting music, and thus making his poems melodious, very melodious in reading. Okay, that's all about life and works of Coleridge. We will continue with his poems in the further classes. Thank you.